Glad we shared that.
I know.
Are we live yet?
It's not. I mean, yeah, on the screen here. You are. Holy shit. What is that picking up?
Geek Culture's live! Well, the microphone is out of the camera.
Right.
All right, we're good. We got audio! Yay! Hey, everybody, I'm Jason.
And I'm Paul.
And we're here at Geek Culture Live. Thank fucking God it's the last fucking Friday edition of this fucking show.
It just happens to have to be on Friday the 13th.
It happens to be Friday the 13th. It is also, like I said, the final Friday edition of this show. Even though it seems like we have a lot of people watching now that we don't normally get. Hey, Santana. Hey, Daddy-O. Hey, everybody that's watching. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Like I said, this is going to be our final Friday edition. Not the final show of Geek Culture Live, but we are actually going to move to Saturday nights at 8 p.m. So
we're going prime time.
We're going to be Geek Culture Nights. And it's going to be awesome. It'll give us a chance to not have my kids around, which is the best thing. As stressful as he thinks it is for himself.
I'm sure it's stressful for you.
No, it's the worst.
I'm sure it is.
Because I have to watch that door because I know my daughter's going to try to come running out here in just a diaper. So we'll be in our new studio then. You won't see my house anymore unless I do like little personal streams and stuff like that, which I still do. I'll still do Indie Spotlight and stuff like that. But we're moving to Saturday nights.
I just want to show off his Christmas decorations.
It's true. We already got some up. We've already started. Didn't even have to change the Nightmare Before Christmas area. Mm-hmm. It's all just the same.
Yep, you just set that up and leave it there for half the year.
We did. We set that up in probably September. It won't go down until after Christmas. It's fantastic. But yes, so Saturday nights, 8 p.m., starting next week. Not tomorrow. We're not doing a live stream tomorrow. We may do a live stream tomorrow because we're going to record, but we'll see. But we're not doing a Geek Culture Live tomorrow night. We'll do Geek Culture Live. It'll be... I don't know the exact date. It'll be the 21st. The 21st, I even have it written down on my little calendar. The 21st, Saturday, 8 p.m. Geek Culture Live. Join us then. Oh, and thank you to all our patrons. You guys know who you are. Thank you very much. Patreon.com/geekculture. That's G33k Culture. You can see all the little links down below. You can go watch Paul and I have 2 episodes now of Heave Ho. We've done 2 episodes. When I uploaded the second video, it was within 6 days, and I was like, oh, I'm so proud of us.
2 whole episodes of that, and we didn't murder each other.
And then we have 4 episodes of our new countdown show coming out. The 2 of them are going to look a little wonky because of our awesome skills. We're so good at that.
We're just showing off that
we're going to have to work on the camera
technology.
too because the camera's a little weird. We're going to have to work on our lighting. We're not professionals. We're learning as we go. And so thank you guys so very much. You can go to geekculture.live too to buy merchandise. We have 20 products now, I believe I've made. I just made a beanbag chair last night.
A beanbag chair?
With Geek Boy on it.
Did you flick it?
So it's kind of a big bean. If you go to geekculture.live though, you can buy hats and bags and little mats and glitter cases and iPhone cases and masks and shirts and what else? Hoodies, little long hoodies. I'm actually gonna buy one of those for Sam for Christmas, and I can say that because she doesn't watch the show. But she sent me a picture the other day of this really long dress hoodie, and I was like, oh, I can buy our merchandise, and then she'll have it and have a big Geek Boy on it. I'll make her support the channel.
That's right. Well, she doesn't have to support the channel. She just has to wear our branding.
She's an advertiser.
Just brand her and send her out into the world.
Well, especially at her job, she sees a lot of people, and then those people have money because they give her a lot of money.
Right.
So it's great. So then maybe they'll give us some of that money, and, and then we can have a much bigger show. That's the point of this. It's to make money. I mean, it's to entertain too, but making money is a pretty nice little thing. We had a pretty good November, and we're so very thankful for all of you.
We're still not even really talking about making money.
No, we make money. Every single dime.
Yeah.
Every dime plus 40 of our personal money had to go into our newest venture, which we are going to be making our own tumblers. The tumblers that you've seen on our show a lot, we're actually going to be Victoria is going to be making them for us. We're going to have 3 basic colors, so you'll be able to get one of the 3 basic colors and a Geek Boy on it for $25. And then I believe for the holidays is when we're going to start doing it, is that we're going to let you customize them. And you can have a different color and get your name on it for somebody for Christmas time and get a little bit of glitter in there, and you have a Geek Boy logo, and that'll probably be about $35 or $40 for the custom ones. And they're awesome tumblers. They're like 16 ounces. They're big, beefy tumblers. I had coffee in mine for like 8 hours. Don't suggest drinking it after 8 hours, but I did, and it was still warm. And so it keeps things cold. They're fantastic. Check those out. Those won't be on our website. They'll be through our Facebook or something. I got to figure out how I'm going to set that all up, and then we can ship them to you and all that cool stuff. So if you are anywhere in the state, we'll ship it to you if it's reasonable. And yeah, it's gonna be great. So we're gonna be doing that, and we're gonna have all kinds of cool Geek Boy stuff. You can buy Geek Boy stickers too on Geek Culture Live. But anyway, enough promoting us. Paul, what's going on? Anything new?
Well.
Hey Andrew, congratulations again.
There was a new episode of The Mandalorian this week.
Was there?
Yeah.
How many episodes have there been?
There's been 2.
2. So a third one would be today, though, right?
Yeah.
Like,
so
what
as
time
you're
of the
watching
day,
this,
what time of the day do they come out?
I don't know.
Isn't it like midday? Is it one on like now? Maybe that's why people don't watch us.
Because like the Mandalorian episode just came out.
I can't watch Geek Culture Live. I have to watch Mandalorian.
It just dropped.
I understand that. So this is going to be our spoiler section of the show. I have watched both episodes of The Mandalorian. I watched one on Sunday and then one on Monday. And it's incredible to see a crate dragon. That's the best part. Timothy Oliphant riding on a retrofitted pod racer is amazing. One of the things I heard is that was supposed... It's a reach when I heard it. But one of the rumors is that was part of Anakin's.
It's Anakin's the engine.
Right,
Anakin.
that's what I heard. It's the engine.
When I saw it, I was like, that's Anakin's engine.
It looks like it, but I mean, like...
Sounded like
it's
it too.
bad enough that we're going back to Tatooine. I get it, because it's a space western.
If you were going to retrofit the engine of a pod racer into... But his awesome speeder bike.
So
you would use the winner of a race
60 years ago.
Sure.
So the race ended. The race ended like
why not?
30 years ago.
You wouldn't be able to do it with like Sebulba's engine. Could you sit on top of that thing?
Well, Sebulba didn't he like explode?
Yeah, it's probably
right. So
it's the only pod racer engine left that didn't get blown up in that race
in the last 30 years. So that's the last race.
They outlawed it after that.
That race.
Outlawed it.
Right after that race. There was literally... So you're telling me in the entire planet, they could only find one, and it was somehow Anakin's.
Yeah.
I'm a bit surprised if he didn't take it with him.
It's the only one that still worked.
Why wouldn't he take it with him?
Who?
Why would he leave
Anakin?
it there? Yeah, why would he leave his pod race?
Because he was going to train to be a Jedi.
He had to leave all
Jedis don't like
possessions.
Don't
behind.
need awesome
they don't
racers.
They don't also
yeah, they do.
Have double careers as pod racers.
Who says you need a career? You can keep your pod racer. Be like, look, I'm a Jedi. I'm keeping my fucking pod racer. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. I'm not gonna do anything.
I'm the chosen one.
Yeah, no shit. If I want a pod racer, I'm gonna do way more heinous shit.
Well, because instead he got to fly around starfighters.
Yeah, a pod racer though. That'd be fun. Everybody's just like speeder bike.
Still flew around.
Yeah, I don't believe that it's Anakin's. If it is Anakin's, I think that's stupid. That's the only part that I'm like, it's funny because you see him like ride up on, and it's just like a chair attached to the side of it, and he's just like,
there is a fine line between
fan service and bullshit.
Well, no, not fan service and bullshit, but putting in Easter eggs
for
people to see them. Besides putting in Easter eggs for them to be
an Easter egg
canon.
Yeah, well,
and not just an Easter egg.
But yeah, but why would it be canon? Like, there's no point. It's a cool idea.
Well,
I think it's
they
stupid.
love throwing things in on that show that are like Easter eggs.
That is the first three movies. That's what you mean. They have to reference the 4, 5, and 6 any chance they get.
But this isn't referencing that. This is referencing episode
1, which is still though. You're like, you have to have the Skywalker story somewhere in there, and that drives me crazy. It's stupid that.
But this character also comes from a book.
Mando?
No. Timothy Olyphant's character, the Marshal. He's from a book.
Huh.
Great.
Where you find out how he became the Marshal.
Yep. I'm sure he found like Princess Leia at some point and high-fived Chewbacca, and he got him the Millennium Falcon because fucking everybody does. And then he met C-3PO and he's like, oh, by the way, I have Anakin's pod racer thing engine. He's like, oh, thank you. That's weird and convenient that I met all of you people in a galaxy full of people.
Yeah, of all characters, he actually like acquired 2 different things from the movies. Like,
yeah,
is he a scraper himself? Like, how does that happen to just fall into his lap?
Well, remember,
like
he got the thing from the Jawas. That, okay, I guess it's Boba, but like...
How did the Jawas get Boba Fett's armor?
Yeah,
Boba
who
Fett
went in
took
that
it off.
Sarlacc pit and dug that shit out?
Right.
Well, he probably spit... Well, remember, he got out, and then he was probably like...
You're supposed to be in there digesting for like 25 years.
Well, he's
right?
obviously not, because he's alive.
So, like, but I'm like, why would it like spit it out or something?
He got out, and then maybe...
I mean, I'm sure we'll find out at some point, because another spoiler, Boba Fett's getting his own show.
Yeah, which I just don't care.
I don't. Yeah,
we have the Mandalorian already. What do you need?
Yeah,
Boba
I'm kind
Fett?
of like, well, I don't think we need 2 Mandalorian shows.
Yeah,
we don't need.
Especially because he was a bounty
Mandalorian
hunter.
who's a bounty hunter.
Right. Even though this is more of like a Western, especially the Tatooine episode.
But so is Boba Fett. Boba
Timothy
Fett's gonna be a Western too.
Is Timothy Olyphant sick?
He always looks like that.
Not like that scrawny. Like he looked like
he's just tall and skinny.
Scrawny though.
He's so tall though.
Yeah,
Which is
he
accentuated by Boba Fett's
But
armor.
he looks so sick.
Yeah,
no,
Boba Fett's
the
armor
height
comes down to here on him.
I'm not
He's
worried
like-
about his height. I'm worried about his weight. Like when he would run and the
chin's
wind
coming
would
out the bottom of the helmet.
wind would hit him. You're like, are you okay? Is he secretly dying too? Because he looks sick.
Well, maybe he is.
The first episode was cool. It established nothing.
He's who they need to give him his own. They need to give him his own show.
Timothy Olyphant?
Yeah.
Yes, he's in Santa Clarita.
Just get him off of, which was canceled, but get him off of Tatooine and give him his own,
No.
We don't need to see
We
more
don't need
Tatooine.
more Star Wars fucking...
Well,
we just said we don't need another Star Wars Western, and you're like, give the marshal of a desert town a show.
You know where Obi-Wan's gonna take place.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Good, then Timothy Olyphant could be in it. They could be buddies. It'd be a buddy cop show.
It's true.
A buddy cop Obi-Wan show.
they
And
could,
Obi-Wan's like, Timothy.
They could loosely base it off of the Obi-Wan book, which is kind of like him on Tatooine.
You always have to preface Star Wars books with what they're about, because nobody reads them. We're one of the few
It's
people.
the Kenobi book.
We
It
read
explains-
them.
It's basically when he first gets on Tatooine, and he's like trying to establish a life on Tatooine.
Yeah, so
And then he ends up fighting a Krayt Dragon. And
the first 2 episodes
Sand
were
people.
good, but like nothing happened in plot-wise.
Especially the second episode.
Like nothing moved
happened.
forward. The cool thing is that you saw that the Rogue Squadron is there. I think we're gonna call them. We'll just call them that for sake of not just saying 2 X-wing pilots.
with the red paint job.
And they're like, hey, by the way, you're a bitch, and we're gonna leave you here, and if you come back, we'll fucking destroy you. Like, they show, like, how good they are as pilots. Yes, they lose him, but he crashes through a fucking ice thing, and then they fight giant spider penis monster thing. and which is cool. They love big monsters in that show, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But and then they come back and they save him. But, like, it was just another episode where you're just like, what is this? How does this move the plot forward? We got to see a Darksaber at the end of season 1, and then we have not heard his name or seen him or heard his voice one time.
But it's gonna be one of those kind of shows where it does have the like standalone episodes.
No, standalone episodes have to be like in between plot points. Like, you move away from the plot for like an episode to be like, ha ha! Hey, remember that really cool episode where we fought that ATST? Fuck yeah! The plot didn't go anywhere, but that was awesome.
I mean, no,
but the first 2 episodes are literally just filler. You can't start the show with filler.
But he's looking for Mandalorians. Like, this has been the plot for this season.
My
so
thing is when you see Boba at the end of episode 1, I thought that was a total waste. Because that was a total waste to show him already. You should just keep assuming he's dead. Never show him, because you don't even mention him in the second one. He's not even looking for him. He's just like, that's a dead Mandalorian.
I was kind of surprised that they did.
You don't
show
hear
him
about him at all in episode 2 either. So you're just like, well, why would you show him? Let us think. In my mind, you would have tricked me to think Boba's in the show because, okay, people thought Boba was in the show, because Timothy Oliphant had the armor. So go with that. Make people think that that actor is actually not in the show. That Boba wasn't in the show. The only reason it leaked was because his armor was on the show.
Right.
So don't show the guy. Just make it a big secret so when he does pop up, you're like, holy fuck!
And you're just thinking it was just Timothy Oliphant.
Make the leak Timothy Oliphant, right? You could have even showed him in the armor and been like, here you go, here's your Boba. But I love watching him walk in though. It's like me wearing my children's clothes. Timothy Oliphant's such a big gangly bastard. You know immediately, you're like, oh yeah, that does not for you.
So the bartender in there is the guy, I can't think of
He's
his
from
name.
a show with...
He's...
Somebody told me he was
the owner of the saloon or the inn or whatever on Deadwood.
That's what it is. Yeah,
So he's the bartender in Deadwood, where Timothy Oliphant is the marshal. Except he's a way better character in Deadwood.
Hey, Victoria.
Hey, Victoria!
It was,
I just told everybody the awesome stuff you're going to be doing for us. Alyssa, it does not. The last two people that told us that are gone. Did you see that one? 3 years probation now. Oh, we're moving to Saturday, so now it's 3 years. So Dale will get a mic on Fridays in 2 years. So yes, Victoria, we told everybody about your cool little things. But yeah, I watched The Mandalorian. It's been a great show. The
frog.
You're gonna get your controller today, so you can play Deep Rock? I got Deep Rock Galactic. It's a free game on Xbox now. Katie's been telling me about it for a while, and it's fucking fun. It's so much fun. I played.
It looks like fun.
I played with Bella the other day, and it's extremely stressful. I love that
So
you have no life.
Are you like a salvage crew, or are you like a mining crew?
You're a mining crew.
You're like a mining crew?
You're mining dwarfs.
And it's like procedurally generated missions?
Yes, and you have no light source except for the ones you throw.
Oh, so is it kind of scary too?
Yeah. Well, because you won't see things, and then you're just like, there's like enemies incoming, and then you're completely surrounded by gigantic alien spiders. There's all different kinds. Well, there's all different kinds. There's like tank ones. There's ones that shoot stuff at you. I've seen so many different kinds. And if you play solo, you get a little robot guy that follows you around, and you can like make him mine things or attack things. But then you always have this giant 4-legged box that follows you around, and that's what you dump your resources into. Because each mission is random. Yeah, you're like, get this many resources and this many flowers and this. So you go and do it. It scared the shit out of Bella the first time. She's like, what is that? Why is it following us? And it's just our robot, clink, 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 clink. And you dump your resources in. It's a lot of fun. I told Victoria about it, so maybe we can get her to do it too, and we can do a little cross stream. I can never remember the name. It's like Eileen, right? Aileen. What is it called? What's Victoria's thing again?
Eleni.
Eleni?
Eleni Gaming.
You want to spell it or type it in the thing?
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll do that.
Thumbs down. You mean thumbs up because it's Friday the 13th, so all thumbs down means 3 thumbs up.
Is it opposite day?
This shit's Friday the 13th. I don't know. But yes, if you're just joining us, next Saturday we will be doing Geek Culture Live at 8 p.m. So join us then. This is our final Friday edition of Geek Culture Live. And make sure you go check out us on YouTube and all that cool stuff and watch our other videos. I don't know if I'm trying to think if I've watched anything else new or different. I've been watching a lot of SNL. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think.
I
was
wanted
like,
you to watch the
watched?
David S. Pumpkins skit.
Oh, well, we can talk about it next week. Yeah. Give everything a good thumbs up.
Yeah, so speaking of games, I've been playing a lot of XCOM 2 this week.
Yeah, you having fun?
Yeah.
That's like a tactics kind of game. Isn't
Oh
it?
my god, yeah. It's one of the best of them.
It's really good.
The way
original
it's
scared
played,
the shit out of me.
the original
Scared the shit out of
yeah,
me.
well, the original is like a survival. Like you just kind of tried to survive as long as you could.
Because you never saw the enemies. You just heard movement.
So I meant like just the game, like the story overall.
Oh,
like,
right.
You were just like trying to survive as long as you could. In this one, you're like a resistance the aliens have completely taken over Earth, and you're the resistance. And yeah, it's really hard. I guess there's a way to get you can actually win the game, but I'm not going to win the game. Which is kind of disheartening when it's a game that you can play for hours and hours and hours.
Oh, you
make
can
multiple saves and go
Yeah.
so far into the game, and you can still lose it. Like,
You
there's
can
no way to
sink.
like really like fix the mistakes you've made.
Yeah. That game is very unforgiving.
Every moment you're just like, what do I do?
Well,
Which
because-
one do I do?
Because I don't know if you mentioned, but it's permadeath. So like when your character that you've worked on, like I've made my kids in the game, I made you guys.
Yeah, like, I haven't named any of my characters.
Oh, I name
in this
them all,
one, so
and
I don't get attached to.
You get from different. So I like customized Bella. She was like this awesome pink sniper I had from Ireland, I think. And
she could never die.
yeah, so because what happens is you could like turn a corner, you could miss your shot or get like counterattacked and surrounded, and if they kill your character, that's it.
That character's gone
Dead.
forever.
Dead. And you can play with that character the entire game. I mean, hours upon hours of gameplay.
But you
that
can like
see-
reload an old save.
You can, but like that's what a bitch would do.
No, that's not what I've been doing. That's why I've been naming my characters. 'Cause I don't mind if they die. Yeah, I don't mind if they die.
Well, name them for people that you hate,
no.
so that when they die, you're
No,
like, good.
Because then when they do good, because
Oh, no, don't-
Now I'm at the point in
don't
the
give
game.
them credit
I'm
for
at the point
things.
in the game where my characters don't get killed very often because I've got like the exosuit, so they have like awesome armor
Yeah.
that makes them like super strong. And then there's like the classes in that game are great. Like you have hunters, which are shotguns and swords.
Mhm.
Or not hunters, rangers. And yeah, I put like 3 of them on my team. With the exosuit, which has a wrist rocket as well.
Nice.
And they just run around and just kill everything with a sword. Or their wrist rockets.
Or their wrist rocket.
And then I have a grenadier on my team who has like acid grenades and gas grenades.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. It's fun.
So,
But I'm so totally gonna lose and that's after playing it for hours and hours and hours. But you have to like know what mistakes not to make, really, to win it. Like I don't know if anybody could like win it on the first playthrough. And if you say you did, you're a liar.
that's right. Like the people that like to taste the beer.
It's an acquired taste.
Liars. You acquired it through lying. You tricked your brain. You convinced your ego is so powerful that you convinced your brain.
There's a lot of convincing your brain
It is.
going on around this.
The good one though is that the Bud Light Orange. That's pretty good. Tastes like orange.
Yeah,
It's a good way to have. If you don't
Not
have
bad.
orange juice in your house, drink a Bud Light.
yeah. Give it to your kids. It's only got 4.2% alcohol.
It's very minimal, so they'll be fine.
They'll be fine.
Unless your kid's a bitch. I'm just saying, don't go back on permadeath and tell your kid not to be a bitch. Drink some beer, kid. What are you, like 3?
And that's one of the things about those games. You really have to accept the permadeath. It's part of the story.
It is. Well, yeah.
And it's part of the game. Like, you trying to fill your roster up and keep your roster full.
That's right.
It's,
You gotta fill that void.
Difficult.
Fill the void. Yeah, base building and stuff like that's a really fun game. I have, I don't know if I've really played anything else. Played Roblox with my daughter. They have Among Us in it, and that's a lot of fun. 2 out of my 3 games, I got to be the imposter, and I totally fucking killed Bella. Bella is my 7. God, she's 7 now. Bella is my 7-year-old. It makes me feel old saying that.
You are old.
My daughter, my older one, is because when you get killed in the Roblox game, it's like ah, like this terrible screaming noise happens. So I saw her doing her little task, and I looked around the room, and nobody was there, and I screamed, and she's like, "What was that?" And I just ran off. Never told her. Well, I told her after, because the imposters won the game, and she's like, "Oh my God, you're an imposter!" Because like the whole time I'm pretending that I didn't know what's going on, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm just doing my task, honey," and I'm sabotaging things. And we definitely need to get a group together and play that. I would love to play that with Pablo. So the 3 of us and Pablo and maybe we get Victoria. And actually, I might be able to set up like an 8-person game because Among Us would be a lot of fun to stream, especially with all of us playing. I played with my daughter a few rounds because that game is extremely toxic, and I hate using that term, but there's a lot of pricks in that game. People think that you should know every little detail, and if you don't, then how could you believe it's that guy and blah blah blah. Well, the point of the game is to argue and trick people. So
Yeah. So
some people take it very seriously.
To be convincing and to have a convincing argument, sometimes you have to be a prick, though.
No. Just being like, you fucking moron. Why would you fucking believe that? Red's not even blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
how did that make you feel, Jason?
oh, I was like, that's rude. I'm just playing a game with my kid here. Like, and then I sabotaged the shit out of that guy. The point was to me to trick people, but them to take it so like when I was the bad guy, I was blaming just random people. And then the one guy that spoke up, I was like, oh, it's definitely you, bro. So when Black was like, no, you fucking moron, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, it's definitely Black. I just saw him do this. He wasn't tasking. He's super sus.
What does that mean?
Suspect.
Ah.
So, yeah, I had to learn that from my daughter. Learned that from her, too. Yeah, we're getting old, man. You got to get with the program, bro.
I just gotta figure it out.
You gonna start flossing? Please don't.
No, I can't do that. I tried. I don't know how they do that. Something like magic.
Yeah.
I think it's video game magic. I don't understand
My
it.
arms don't do that.
No, I know I'm getting old because Bella tells me how to do things in Minecraft, and it pisses me off. She's right, and I get so mad. I'm like playing a game. She's like, no, Dad, you gotta do this. And I'm like, that's bullshit. Okay, shit.
No.
I'm gonna take you through. I have to. I'm gonna live stream it at some point,
Good.
but I gotta take you through Carter's World because my son plays that game nonstop, and he's getting really creative. He built a floating island. He built an aquarium inside of it, which he then destroyed after a while. But he calls them paddocks because like from Jurassic Park. So everything is like a horse paddock and a dog paddock, and he's got like an army of dogs. He has a floating house that has a trapdoor built into his bedroom so that he can escape down through these sets of ladders and then jump off. And he's 4. It's fucking crazy. I mean, he built a house, windows and everything, bed. I mean, he's really good at it. He's getting really good at that game. And so I wanted to live stream a little video. I'll probably make a video for the channel. It's be like a 5-minute video, but he's getting really creative. We're making our own family island. I kind of want to stream us doing something like that. Like, we need to get back into 7 days. We need to play 7 days again. Yeah. 7 Days to Die is a lot of fun. We're going to start streaming that too.
The last time we played was such bullshit.
Oh, we got our asses kicked. But we'll do better.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. Oh,
Dennis
we'll keep
says
dying.
congratulations.
We gotta learn the game.
Don't know what to, but Dennis says congratulations. Bianca also says cute. Probably talking about Carter.
What? Cute? Oh yes, Carter is very cute. He looks like a little girl. He does. He does. And that does not mean he's like
He is.
It's
He
like
is
when you
regularly mistaken for a girl.
It's like when you see Japanese men and you're like, oh, look at that hot chick. That's the dude! Any K-pop band ever. You're like, oh man, look at all those pure eyes.
Like when we were at that hotel pool in Daytona. I jump into the pool with my long hair. That guy turns to my sisters. That girl just jump in without a top on? That's my brother. It happens.
Oh,
yeah.
Dale was making out with his ex-girlfriend at a football game, and these 2 girls walk up and they're like, those 2 lesbians kissing or something to that effect. Yep, thought Dale was a lesbian.
Okay.
But my son, he has like that he's got very soft features too. He looks like his mom a lot.
And this was back in the day where you didn't see that a lot in public.
Oh yeah, no, they were terrible people for saying that. Like, ew. But to be fair, SNL made me incredibly uncomfortable because we watched a Paul Rudd episode last night. It was him, Bill Hader, the one guy from Lonely Island, we couldn't remember his name.
Andy Samberg.
There it is. Now you say it.
I know.
We're sitting in my kitchen like Andy Serkis, Andy Milonakis.
Like, I need to get all these other Andy names out of my head.
And then
Andy Gillen.
Kristen Wiig and
remember when he was on SNL?
And Fred Armstead. Armstead. I never know how to say his last name. Armisen, whatever how you say his name. So they're family, but they're like super affectionate. So Paul Rudd's the kid, and like Fred and Kristen Wiig are his parents, and like so he like kisses him on the cheek, but then he like mouth kisses him, and mouth kisses him, and mouth kisses him, and then he goes to his mom, and she like mouth kisses him a bunch, and then so they keep like, and then he just, I'm so proud of you, so proud of you, so proud of you, like 10 or 11 times, like deep kisses. So then Bill Hader comes down and he's like, oh, big brother, and he's like making fun of him, calling him like a sissy, and then he grabs him by the face and kisses him, and kisses him, and kisses him, and then sits down and he's like, oh, I love you, Mom, kisses her a bunch, like they keep, and then so Andy Samberg's sitting there like really uncomfortable because it's supposed to be like teenage kids watching all this happen, and I'm sitting there like looking away because at this point they're just going. So Bill Hader and his dad are talking while in the background while Paul Rudd's doing his whole thing, and they just keep kissing, and it goes on for like 30-45 seconds. In the background, just yeah, Dad, like full on kissing. And so then Andy Samberg comes up and he's like, I gotta make a phone call. And he's like, so Fred's like, yeah, I understand this is kind of weird. We're an affectionate family, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, oh, I never thought of it that way. So then he turns to him, and then they both, as wide as they can, open their mouths and just start sucking on each other's faces. And like, full on, just going at it. And then they all sit back down, and then everybody just starts kissing again. And then the segment ends. I don't know anything that they said. I don't know any of the words other than Andy Samberg, but they would not stop kissing. Like, full on, just mouth kissing.
That makes me think of the one with Will Ferrell where they have to chew and fucking like mouth feed their kid.
Yeah.
It's just, you wouldn't be able to do that kind of skit right now because of COVID. Like,
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying too of COVID. I'm like, you're just kissing, and you're all actors. You know, you might not have ever met Andy Samberg, and you're just gonna sit there. Bill Hader, Paul Rudd. I don't know if he knows Bill Hader. He's about to mouth kiss him a bunch, like a bunch.
You just come on to the show, you don't know anybody.
And you're just kissing
You're
him.
just the host.
Kissing.
And they're like, so we're gonna do the skit where we just all kiss you.
Yep, and then you just, full on kiss.
It's Paul Rudd. He's probably like, I'm used to it.
Yeah, and then the Will Ferrell hosted, which was great, because then they did the whole Jeopardy thing, and it was great because it was this whole episode's just gonna be on SNL. It was Kathy Lee. So it was Kathy Lee, actual Tom Hanks. Like Tom Hanks being himself, and then Sean Connery. Yeah. And Tom Hanks was a fucking idiot. He's so stupid. He keeps like hitting the buzzer, but it's the pen. And then he gets like wrapped up in cellophane and stuck. So then it's like real cellophane. He's like ripping himself out of it to then get himself stuck again. That's awesome. And then he falls and like hits his head on the podium. So when they're doing the final answers, his screen is just a crack, and he's got like a big old welt on his forehead. And then Burt Reynolds shows up randomly, and then he disappears. Like it's nuts. I freaking love that show. SNL there's so many good episodes that I missed over the years.
And he's one of the best hosts. Over the years, he's been one of the best hosts that they've had come back over and over again.
Yeah, so Dale was just saying that. They chew each other's food and spit in each other's mouths.
Oh, no mama birding.
Yeah, oh my god. We were just
That's
watching
the most disgusting thing ever.
We were watching the Ace Ventura. In the second one. Remember when he's climbing up the side of the mountain? And then he's like, oh, little fella.
Yeah,
he sticks his...
but he does it to a bird. Like, watch another human being mama bird to another human being.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to watch that ever. I don't think I've seen that skit, and I don't want to.
I find that grosses me out.
So if life and death situation, you wouldn't do that for me, Paul?
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
No.
No, sorry.
I was gonna say you don't want me to do it to you, or that I don't want you to do it to me. I do not want you to do it to me. If I'm gonna starve to death, let me starve to death. Do not chew up food and spit it into my mouth.
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna starve to death.
Thank you.
I'm not doing that for you.
I mean, I would be more okay with spitting into your mouth than receiving.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't do it to you.
So one of the skits was Jason Sudeikis like steals a chip from I can never. I've heard his name 100 times. The guy from Last Man on Earth.
Will Forte.
Will Forte. So he steals one of his chips, and they're like screaming at him about it. And he's like, give me that chip back. So Jason Sudeikis throws up into his own mouth, leans over to Will Forte, who's doing this, opens his mouth, and all this yellow puke just falls into his hand. And he's just sitting there for a minute, just looking at him. And he's like, thank you very much. And he's got a bowl of chips, and he just dumps it into the bowl of chips. And then he just goes back to talking, and I'm like, he literally just goes, bleh, and you watch the puke just come out of his mouth into his hand.
Puke?
Oh my god.
Jason Sudeikis does not look away, does not look like he fills his mouth up. It looks like he like spit a bunch of the chip back into his own mouth. Because when he opens it up, it's just this yellow fluid that comes out into his hand.
God.
And then when he flicks it, it looks like just, yeah. Yeah! But the whole, he's just sitting there just with it in his hand. Fucking gross! What's the grossest thing you've seen? Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, they're actually on their side.
That way!
Nope.
That way! Let us know, comments! Look at all those comments. We're doing pretty good. Oh, look at that one below. Daddy-o. Ha! I agree.
This one down here?
Yeah,
Way down
there.
here?
Way down there. Curly hair, am I right, Bianca?
Paul, do you have a quiz today?
Nope.
Nope.
Awesome.
No quiz today. No quiz time. Bear, bear, bear. Bear, bear, bear. No quiz time. Quiz time, no.
Yeah, I mean, so this, that cast, because it's not really the current cast anymore. Yeah, I didn't really watch a lot of Saturday Night Live through that time period.
Yeah, well, we're talking
And now
about earlier.
retroactively going back and watching them all and being
And
like,
seeing
these
how
were
many-
really good.
Yeah, seeing how many
They
actors were on
and
that
they
show.
were they were all like, they loved like shock humor like that. Too.
Yeah.
Which really does get me. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, shocking humor is the best. When I laugh out of like surprise,
like
yes.
the kissing episode, I skit that that wouldn't have grossed me out. That would have just made me laugh.
It would. I could. They wouldn't stop. I mean, just mouth.
I've never seen that one, but I probably would
You
have
don't
found it
need to.
hilarious.
It was a great show.
Dear Lord. Well, you got a response. Look at the comments.
Uh-oh. Oh, look at them all. That one.
Bianca says nastiest thing is still Human Centipede.
Oh.
There's a sequel to that as well.
What about the one? Oh, yeah. There is a sequel.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. I think there's
Two?
3 of them, isn't
There's
there?
2 sequels to it,
Yeah, I think there's 3 of them now.
It's just...
Let's just keep making movies because we can.
I don't think they care at that point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get my...
Really?
Get my mouth off this ball.
Yeah, let me put my mask on while I sew your
They're
mouth
like,
to that man's
You can't
asshole.
catch it that way.
It's true.
You can't catch it that way.
Oh, remember that's what we're talking about. Sneezing it. Remember we were talking about sneezing into people's asses, and that's how. Like, remember this conversation a long time ago? I think we either had on the show or probably off the show. We're talking about getting diseases by like spitting into people's asses or sneezing or something. That's how you do it. You just up in their butt. Action!
Share the show, guys. We need more.
Share the show. Yeah.
More people to
Be a
get
little
on
poop
this.
blocker. No!
Blow
No!
a really spitty raspberry in
On
there.
their butt.
Oh my god.
Why'd you take it there?
Quality content here on
Yeah,
Geek
join us every single week. Give us money.
Culture. Please. By the
Look at
way, you
that
can go to
comment.
geekculture.live.
Look at that comment down there.
Donate to us.
Yeah.
Yep.
It all helps.
Yep.
If you like hearing about raspberries and buttholes,
Buttholes. Join Geek Culture Live.
this is your show. Eventually, we'll get there.
Sorry, Alyssa, if you're still listening, because
We're not.
she's watching us at work.
Good. Turn it up as loud as you can. Where do you work, Alyssa? Where does Alyssa work? So I can say the name of her company.
John Bollinger said last show, indeed.
John Bollinger, last show indeed. Yep, we're gonna be joining. We're gonna be doing Saturday nights, John. If you're just joining us, Saturday nights at 8 p.m. It's a lot easier for us that way. I don't have to worry about my children, and we can just sit and record because that's gonna be recording night anyway. So yeah, we're gonna do it.
We're gonna
Saturday.
still talk about
Pucker up buttholes. Pucker up
buttholes.
buttholes.
Oh my god.
That's a line that needs to be used.
Pucker up buttholes.
That is a beautiful line for a movie.
Yes.
It's
Pucker up buttholes.
It's like right up there with like I Have a Dream and
That's right.
We didn't land
Four
on
score,
yeah.
we didn't score 7 years
Look at
ago.
that, land it on us.
Yep.
No,
One
you-
small step for man.
Alyssa says it is up. No fucks given.
It is up.
I find these truths to be self-evident. Pucker up butthole.
Pucker up that butthole. One small step for man, one giant butthole for mankind.
Puckered up.
Puckered up butthole.
I wish the camera didn't autofocus.
Pucker up. It's probably easier to sew your mouth to a butthole if they both pucker up.
Oh, we're back to human centipede?
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. Like, what do you think the easiest way to sew? I mean,
That's-
pucker your butthole. I'll pucker my
That's
lips.
what we
Sew.
were talking about the whole time?
Buttholes?
No, human centipede?
We're sorry, Kyle.
What else? What else in your life would a mouth be sewed to an asshole, Paul? What do you do in your free time where we wouldn't be talking about the human centipede? Is that what we've been talking about the whole time? Yeah, Paul, I think so.
I just kind of forgot.
Just how many different ways do you have to see the same thing like that? Like, that's just weird.
Oh, I think the third one's like a whole prison or something
Oh,
like
God.
that. Yeah, the video, like they have like a like the picture for it. It looks like it's like a bunch of people.
Cuttlefish.
Yep, hundreds of people sewn together like that. Imagine that like crawling at you.
Like in South Park episode.
Oh my god. Well, because poor Kyle was in the middle and he was just shaking.
That's one of the worst things. He's just screaming, muffled, because
Yep.
his mouth is sewn to an asshole.
Oh man, this is the quality content you can find every single week.
Goddamn right.
Keeping it professional here at Geek Culture.
Oh my god.
Look at that comment.
They made that movie.
Oh my god, they did. Hey everybody at Alyssa's work. Buttholes!
Puckered.
Puckered buttholes! Geek Culture Live!
Check
Geek
us out on
Culture.
Facebook.
Facebook.com/Geek Culture Live. G33k Culture.
Not live. Just,
Nope.
Just
Well, or you can go to geekculture.live and buy our shit.
which is not actually from our puckered buttholes.
It is not. It is from Latvia.
And blowing raspberries in buttholes.
Yep, they might do that in Latvia.
Who knows? Just
All I know is that they get shit to you quickly. They can ship shit as quickly as shit can be shipped. They do. They get that shit to, like when Pablo ordered his shit, it was like a week
That's
during
awesome.
a pandemic.
It hasn't even been made yet.
Yeah,
They
right?
make it to
Those
order.
tiny little Latvian hands haven't worked it in yet.
Wow. We don't need to be telling them that our merchandise is made by tiny Latvian hands.
What if Latvia is known for their small hands?
It's not really the country that Dr. Doom runs.
It is.
Well, it is.
It is. Is it? So, where are you today, Paul? Anyway, so Dr. Doom has a fantastic manufacturing company. And these average size hands will build our stuff not in a sweatshop. No, there's no. I don't know who makes them. They could have large hands. I would assume if you had large hands, it's probably harder to like sew and you stab your hands a lot. Or the machines do it. It's probably machines. Dr. Doom loves robots.
It's true. They're Doombots.
They're Doombots.
It's made by Doombots.
It's made by Doombots with love.
We don't support.
We don't support child labor or whatever.
We do support
Doombots.
Doombots. And Dr. Doom.
So,
Yeah, you lost me.
what I mean,
Dr. Doom 2024.
that's right. It could be worse.
It's only gonna get worse.
Oh, it's gonna get better, hopefully. God, hopefully.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, the way 2020 went, like everybody's waiting for the new year. We're not guaranteed that it's.
Yeah, well,
We're not
not gonna have a
guaranteed. We're not guaranteed a New Year's.
it's true.
Exactly.
We might not make it.
It's like,
Mid-January is a long ways away.
yeah, it's over a month away.
It's a long ways away.
You know what
What
could
could
happen
happen?
in a month in 2020?
I'm waiting to see what happens today.
You know how many years 2020
Might
has
not make it
been?
through the day.
2020 has been the longest 5 years ever.
Hi, Vivian.
Hey,
Welcome
Vivian,
if you got it.
congratulations.
Again, we're just talking about puckering buttholes here.
That's right. And having
Wow.
babies.
She made it. She made it.
At least your
You didn't
baby
have to
will
hear
make
that.
it to 4. Maybe. I mean, with the way things are.
Maybe.
I might not ever have a 10-year-old. It's a dark show. It's Final Friday.
Final Friday.
Final Friday.
Final Friday.
Final Friday. Friday the 13th. That's how bad 2020 has been. Is that we have to change our show to Saturday.
If there's anything you've been wanting to say, now's the time to say it.
That's right, anybody. You got any
You'll
questions?
never have another opportunity
On a Friday.
on a Friday.
So everybody, you got the next 4 minutes to ask us anything you want. We'll answer any question.
AMA.
AMA. Anything. Literally anything. Ever had a gay thought? I don't know. Ask me.
Well, I'm curious.
See?
Well,
Dale has.
Not
He's
the
curious.
time.
Dale has had one.
He's curious.
Dale's a little curious. Maybe we could add him to the show. Get a little diversity.
Hey, there's a new comment. Look at it.
Any gay thoughts, Jason?
From Geek Culture.
Oh, Geek Culture asks, any gay thoughts, Jason? Yeah, I think Dale might be gay.
That's the thought.
My thought is, Paul Rudd kissed a lot of dudes the other day.
And you
None
never
of
stopped
those
watching.
people were gay.
And you never stopped watching.
Oh, I averted my eyes quite often, and then I would look back, and they were still kissing.
I'm going to have to take your word for it.
Oh, I mean, you don't have to. Any
But you don't have to take my word
Hey,
for
any
it.
gay thoughts? Tune in on Saturday nights.
Vivian says Jason's like all the time.
Yep. That's not a question, Vivian. Any gay thoughts? Do I have any straight thoughts? Should be the question. And what's a gay thought?
That's a fair question.
Getting a little terrible in here, geek culture. Yuck. I don't like what you're assuming. What do gay people think about geek culture? That's who asked us the question.
Oh, jeez.
That disgusting person.
Daddy-O just asked the question.
Daddy-O, who did you vote for? Ha! You know who I voted for. I tried to keep the state blue. It was like, nah, fam. You live in
Who did
Ocala.
you vote for Congress?
I don't remember. Not a Republican.
Yep, you saw a Democrat?
Yeah,
one?
That one. Oh, school board? Oh, okay, that one.
That doesn't say.
It should.
I know!
I do know, though, because I know a lot of people in education, so I talk to them about who they believe.
I looked for whose signs were sitting in the same yard as a Trump sign, and I was like, not voting for that one.
Well, I know at my job, I know quite a few teachers, so I ask them, hey, who do you think about, or what do you think about this person? What do they do for education in your school system, blah, blah. So they tell me, and then I'm like, yeah, I trust you.
Yeah, my mom usually works a lot with the superintendent, so I would normally ask her what her thoughts were on them.
Bianca says, love is love, Jason. This is a safe space.
Love is love. That is also not a question. You guys are bad at this.
Is love love, Jason?
It's not.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, that sucks.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
See? That's the next line. Fuck, does that make any sense? What is love? Don't hurt me! And he's like scared of the idea. We have to make that a video. What is love? Don't hurt me!
But that's
He doesn't know what love is. He thinks love can hurt him. Somebody's like, I'm gonna love you, and he's like, what is
But
it?
he says no more.
Yeah.
So it's already hurt.
right. He's already been
No,
hurt.
he's confused by love. Well, he doesn't just want to be hurt anymore. because she like beats him, and then he's like, "Why do you do this?" And she's like, "Cause I love you." And he's like, "What is love, baby? Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me no more." And she's like, "What is love?"
Daddy.
Oh, he's like a robot. He's like, "What is love? What is love?" Shut up, robot! Baby, don't hurt me.
Daddy asks, "What is the airspeed of an African swallow?"
I don't know, 12.
Now you're dead.
Damn it.
What,
Yep, we do. It's him being terrified of
what's
love.
the capital of Abyssinia?
What is love? Yep, so it's either a robot or... I mean, so now we gotta do that. What is love?
Did you guys ever introduce yourselves?
I'm Paul! Yeah,
Yeah, we did.
we did. You don't know who we are right now. Fuck you.
Hey, thanks for the new like, Joshua Harden.
Thanks, Josh Harden.
Sorry to anybody who actually did like or share the stream. The alert box was unfortunately hidden behind the
Behind
video
our
capture,
camera. Yeah. Oops.
So thanks to everybody who might have actually liked and shared.
Thank you. You know what you do? If you want to like it again, you can do that again. Did you fix it? Did you move the thing? Cool.
Thanks
Like
for
and share.
Paul.
What?
Like and share and do all that
Thanks.
cool stuff, everyone.
Yeah, the cool thing about live streaming on Facebook is you can just
Do it again.
Much as possible.
Yeah, make sure you guys like and share and give us a like bomb. Like bomb. Boom, 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 boom. And then give it a share.
Yeah.
I'm going to share it again. There's my share. There's my share.
And I also did send 200 stars like a long time ago.
Oh, thank you for the 200 stars.
Thanks.
Thank you, Geek Culture,
Thanks
for
for
the 300
giving us
stars.
the highly taxed money.
Yep, that we'll get in 6 years. If you want to help us out, make sure you go donate at geekculture.live. The donation tab is there, so if you do donate money, you'll get a little alert, and it'll say, "Thank you for donating," and we'll say thank you and all that stuff. That money goes directly to our PayPal, which is
Instant.
instant.
Thanks for the like, John.
Which we use to feed the children in Latvia.
It's true.
Gotta keep them going.
Yep. Give him a little oil. I'm a robot. What is love? And then that's, oh my god, that's what it is. It's the robots that work in Doom's factory. He's like, "But don't you understand that I love you?" And the robot's like, "What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Shut up and make those shirts."
He's punching a robot?
Oh yeah.
It's a Doombot.
It's a Doombot.
His robot.
It's his robot. And his hands are made of metal. So he's like, "Whatever, bitch. What is love? Ugh.
We got
Make
eight,
that beanbag chair."
we got 8
Geek
minutes
Boy.
left if you guys still want to make it an hour.
Geek Boy is
So that's what our skit's gonna be. What happens in our
in
the
factory.
Boy merchandise sweatshop,
Yep. And then what's his name? I can never remember the guy's
where
name.
robots are treated terribly.
By other robots.
No, by Dr. Doom.
Doom.
Okay.
By Dr. Doom. He's there to beat them up.
Alright.
That's how we get merchandise.
We're gonna need costumes for that one.
Yep. We to get costumes, we're gonna need money, and to get money, you can go to patreon.com/geekculture. We get it on the 5th of every month.
That's how we get money.
It's true.
Thanks for the like, Rick. And Bianca says, and we've come full circle.
Yep. See, that's what it is. Yes, baby. What am I doing? The live show I've been doing every day for a year. Baby. Here, do you want another piece of chocolate? Okay. I'm gonna go be a good dad. Chocolate.
All right. Well, while he does that, I guess we're wrapping up the show.
It's like I said, if you guys want to go an hour, you still got like 6 minutes left.
We still got what? No, we don't.
Yeah,
you do.
we started late.
Oh, because we started late. Oh. Well, crap.
I mean, we got 9 viewers right now. Say something, Paul.
Crap, we gotta keep.
Oh God, no!
Yeah, you put ones. You know
I
what?
was like-
you know what I'm disappointed in? Pablo never sent us the video.
Yeah, what the hell, Pablo? How am I supposed to know that I'm live streaming if you don't send me a video into our own private chat?
Oh, dad joke of the day, which is gonna be a new feature because I get them every single week because Harden loves to torture me. He does it to me because he'll get like the reaction I was talking about before, like the shock reaction, and then I get mad at myself for laughing. Why can't Trump go to the White House?
Why?
Because it's for Biden.
I like it.
Thank you.
John says,
Give us money for more jokes like that. Every single week you can look forward to Josh's dad joke of the week.
John says, how could you let this compelling content end?
We're not gonna, John. Question. See, that was a question. John, I still need to do an interview for, so we need to get you on the show at some point. If you can do Saturday nights, John, maybe you can be our first guest next Saturday. Because I've been trying to get John, I had to do an interview with him because he does some, well, he did some LARPing. I don't know how that current situation is working out right now. I mean, it was apocalyptic LARPing, so I'd assume they're probably all wearing masks and stuff anyway.
Right, they all have gas masks.
Right? That's what everybody wears during the apocalypse. Go, I gave you chocolate so you would go.
She thinks it's funny.
Come on, go play.
Go.
Go play. That is the way. I have spoken. Oh, okay. Lick your hands. Lick the chocolate from your hands.
John says he has a different one now.
Oh, okay. You gonna wash your hands? Cool, that'll distract her for a minute. Try to sink on and she'll just wash her hands for like 10 minutes. There you go.
Wow.
Seems
That's good for the climate we're in.
Oh, yeah! My shitty old nasty water that's just gonna be refiltered into my shitty old nasty water.
What?
It's my water.
I drink your water.
Do you?
Yeah.
Don't.
Great.
I have a filter on it.
That's usually where I fill it up.
Yeah. Oh, you can drink that, yeah.
I also fill it up at this bar over here.
Yeah. I have filters on them because water is nasty everywhere.
But yeah.
Even when you
Saturday.
filter it, I'm like, what did this thing do?
Take
As
out
much
all
as
the
I'm like,
rocks.
drink tap water, don't be a bitch. Like, it's
Not good for you?
it's got some really shitty shit in it. As much as we have a great filtration system.
John says Saturday could work. Hit me up.
Oh yes, I will. I will hit you up
Live networking here on Geek
on
Culture
Geek
Live.
Culture. So Paul, you want to keep the compelling conversation going? I got nothing. I'm like nothing
Yeah,
today.
I was like, we started talking about.
I'm so glad I watched The Mandalorian because I'd have
some
nothing.
terrible stuff.
Yeah, we're talking about buttholes
This has to be the end of the show.
and robots.
No, you have 3 minutes to fill. Do it.
We have 3 minutes to fill, everybody. Give us those 3 minutes. Hey, Paul, you know what? This will take 3 minutes. Plug stuff.
Hey!
See?
Check out our merchandise at geekculture.live.
Live.
G33k Culture.
G33k.
Nope.
If you don't know by now that we spell it with threes.
No, you're just pointing straight off the
Yeah,
screen.
what's up there?
Isn't it up there? Isn't it that way?
There you
Yeah,
go.
Geek
Yeah,
Culture Live.
yeah.
Oh, wait, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah, you can get that coffee mug right there.
Yeah, Paul,
can.
your arm is completely off camera.
Nope, it's over here.
Thank God you're pointing.
It's right over there.
It's right over there.
And
Go
just
to
put out a new video yesterday.
yeah, watch us play Heave Ho.
On what?
We're gonna throw each other around and on what was it on the computer? What were we playing on?
YouTube.
Oh, on YouTube.
Jesus.
Oh,
You're promoting our brand, Paul.
so you
Paul,
thought this would take 3 minutes?
it's going to take way longer.
Bianca says you can't have a whole show about buttholes, then talk about plugging stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And not talk about buttholes.
Yeah, we're plugging it.
So what was the YouTube again? You never actually said it.
What is our YouTube now?
Oh my God, it's Geek
It's
Culture.
always been Geek Culture. YouTube.com/Geek Culture, Facebook.com/Geek Culture, Twitch.tv/Geek_Culture, GeekCulture.live, Patreon.com/Geek Culture. It's all just Geek Culture with whatever thing. Oh, we're on Twitter now. So we're at Geek Culture. I don't know if it's got the 3s in them. I don't remember, but I've been posting there for years apparently because every time I post a video on YouTube, it posts to
Just
Twitter.
auto- Yeah.
Posted to Twitter?
So I made my first actual tweet yesterday. And I think it was saying, hey, I didn't know I could do this.
I followed you. Can you follow me back?
I can follow you.
Sweet.
I'll follow Dale back. Follow us at Twitter. Because I heard Twitter was supposed to be good for that kind of thing.
For following.
For getting our brand out there.
Ah.
I'm trying to network and do all that stuff, but a lot of social media. We have an Instagram too, but it's for pictures. And I don't fucking take pictures. Like ever. Like, why? Why would I take a picture?
Just post those screenshots you take of
All the stuff we're doing.
for Wish.
Oh my God.
Just post Wish.
I actually have a
screenshots
couple
on there.
more. I have been saving some Wish stuff. We need to do another Wish video, which I'm going to post because Facebook is trying to... Facebook is trying to make sure that our videos not getting up. Because remember, it cut us off?
Yeah.
During our ad
Yeah.
video? Yeah.
The Wish video.
Right.
Yeah.
Which you should post that entire recording.
Oh, I'm going to, yeah. Yes, baby. Yes. All right, on that note, this has been Geek Culture Live, the final Friday edition. It is Friday the 13th, 2020.
And Jason just straight up killed the show.
I just murdered it.
Gone forever.
I was like, that show was about to have sex, and I was like, nuh-uh. Premarital sex, not in my woods.
Jason doesn't use a gun, Paul.
Yeah, he was like,
thing.
bam. That'd be so much better. Bam. What was that? I don't know. Let's fuck. All right. Bam! Bam! Just gunshots all night that people just ignore. Well, I mean, it's 2020. You probably would. It's like a car alarm. It just annoys you that car is making noise. You don't care that somebody might be stealing it. You're just like, turn off your car alarm!
I work at a car
Hey,
dealership.
I gotta be up in the morning.
Yeah. Not even that. I'm like walking into Publix. Hey, prick! Come out here and turn your car alarm off.
I just stand next to the car. Turn the alarm off.
Hey, idiot! God, I know. Like he's got his little shiv and he's like working the lock, and you're like, "Come on, buddy, don't you have keys?" And he just like throws his elbow through the window, and you're like, "That's aggressive." And then
Wow.
you go inside.
Did you have to get mad?
Yeah. Did you need to break that window? You have keys, sir. And he's like, "Fuck you!" And I was like, "Wow."
I would have called the locksmith for you. I didn't realize you locked him in your car and then set off the alarm.
Yeah, right. He still never turned that alarm off and sped away, flipping me off. But he never turned his alarm off. But that's how you all feel, no matter what you say. When you hear the car alarm, you're like, "You prick, turn your car alarm off." I don't care that it might be stolen.
I almost got into a fight with a couple of dudes over their car alarm at the movie theater years and years ago.
See? It's just aggravating. I don't care that it might be stolen.
Bianca says, "Farewell, gentlemen. Thanks for a funny last Friday." Thank you, Bianca.
Thank you, Bianca. And we will see you guys next Saturday. Saturday the 21st at 8 p.m. Join us for Geek Culture Live. We moved to Saturdays at 8 p.m.
That's Saturdays at 8 p.m.
See, Paul remembers that. Geek Culture Live and all that
Head
other
on.
shit.
Apply directly to the forehead.
Patreon.com and all that cool stuff. Thank you guys. Bye.
Saturdays at 8 p.m.
I'm Jason.
Saturdays. I'm Paul at 8 p.m.
Saturdays.
Saturdays.
And I'm
at
Dale.
8
Apply
p.m.
directly to the forehead.
Dale's over
Saturdays
there.
at 8 p.m.
Quiz time. Quiz time.
Saturdays
It's
at 8
gonna be
p.m.
a quiz time. Yeah. Thank you, Latvian Tiny
On
Hands.
Saturdays at 8 p.m.